Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. I'm finally going to do a little home tour and show you guys everything that I have gotten for this apartment. If you don't know, like, I moved to Miami to a completely empty and unfurnished apartment. We moved here a year ago and I had to decorate from scratch. So this is gonna be part one of the tour. I'm gonna do a living area today, which is like living and dining. We have all one open space, kitchen, dining area, and living room. So we're gonna do that today and grab a beverage of choice if you want to. I love to cozy up and watch this type of content, so I hope you guys enjoy. So like I said before, I moved into this place and it was completely unfurnished. So the base of the apartment is very bright and white. You're gonna be able to see more later on, but we have this white tiling all throughout the apartment, almost like a faux marble effect. I did like this floor when I initially got here because I love bright apartments, I love bright spaces, but also they are ridiculously difficult to maintain and keep clean, to be honest. Like, I have two dogs, they're small dogs, they're Pomeranians, but they shed and they bring so much like sand and dirt into the apartment. So it's inevitable to have very like dirty floors pretty much all the time. I also do not have a housekeeper at the moment. That's a whole other story, which I'm gonna probably share in another vlog or something. So with that being said, this is a perfect segue to today's partner of the video. I am so excited to unbox this package. Like, I have not seen it yet, I have not tried it yet. We're gonna do a first impression together. Without further ado, let's grab the package and let's open it up together and let's see how it works. This is not a joke. It says heavy on the box. So the product in question is Narwal Robot Vacuum Cleaner / Mop. I have never ever seen or tried this type of product, like a vacuum cleaner and a mop together, plus it's a robot, so it does all the work for you. So I actually did have a robot vacuum cleaner before, but it was only a vacuum and it was not really what I was hoping it's going to be. I had a lot of issues with hairs getting stuck, and also it did not have good sensors, so it would go all over like the furniture. It would get stuck in some furniture or the rugs. So that first robot was not really working for me. Now here is the cleaning and charging station. I went quickly through the manual and I just wanted to show you guys the base. So it has two compartments in here because this is also a mop. I keep forgetting that this also mops your apartment. Like, are we for real? So you have like two containers. This one is for clean liquid and this one is going to have all the like dirty water that the little robot is going to collect and dispose in here. Then inside the little purple container there was this, which is apparently a spare like dust bin, I guess, or you can use this one, which is disposable, and you can repurchase the disposable ones. But this over here is the vacuum cleaner, and the brush is a specially designed brush that does not get tangled with long hair. So this little guy and this brush have been designed specifically with long hair in mind. I'm just so excited. Like, I'm gonna keep this running while I'm getting my hair done. One of the things that I hate so much when I get ready is that I always have to grab my vacuum or a Swiffer or something to pick up all of my hairs. Now I'm gonna have this bad boy running in the background. And in the meantime, I went ahead and downloaded the app to control your little robot from your phone. So there is an option to vacuum and mop, and then there is vacuum then mop, or just vacuum or just mop. And I think I'm gonna go with vacuum then mop.
Hair compression started.
So I've removed little runners from the kitchen because I want the kitchen to be like really clean and everything mopped and vacuumed. We are still on the vacuuming phase, but I think I fell in love with my little helper. It's so silent so far, had no problems going over the rug and also around the dog bowls and the little mat that I have there. So that's a big plus. I can follow the progress on the app. I can literally see where it went and like how much of the surface it has covered so far. So I can sit back and relax and let the robot do the work for me. So smart, it just notified me here that it started carpet cleaning, so it detects the surface. So the robot is done with vacuuming. It was so silent that I literally forgot it was working. Like, now we're gonna test the most exciting feature, which is the mopping. I'm gonna try and find some stains to show you guys. I don't know how much you can tell like this, but there are stains pretty much everywhere. So here I am back in the app and I paused it earlier. So now we're gonna press resume. Okay, it's starting. What is going on, Watson? What is going on, Watsy? Here we go, it's mopping. I told you guys how I literally can see everything on the floor. So I'm following it around and I saw an area over there with like some stains left, and it literally just turned around and went back and like went over that area. You're not afraid of the robot and you usually hate vacuum cleaners. How amazing is that? And the mopping is done. I still cannot believe how well this thing works. There are literally no marks on the floor. Let's see if you can see from this angle. It's like a mirror in here. And I am not exaggerating. These floors are literally the harshest like critic to any mop available out there. All right, now let's put the robot to an ultimate test. We are in my bedroom. There's my master bathroom. So I'm not sure how well the camera is picking up the dirt on the floor, but it's pretty messy. There are a lot of hairs, and we're gonna see how the robot is going to deal with all this long hair. So it just went over the area with a lot of hairs. And the Freo Pro, in addition to the rolling brush that I showed you earlier, the detangle brush has these new and improved little side brushes you can see, which also help detangle any hairs by adjusting the angle. And I wanted to flip it over so we can all see how truly tangle-free it is, and it did pass the test. I see no hairs whatsoever. I want to thank again Narwal for sponsoring this portion of the video and sending me this little digital housekeeper. I am absolutely obsessed with this product, and I'm so happy to be able to offer you guys a discount. All throughout the month of April, you will be able to get $150 off on your Freo Pro robot. That is such an amazing offer. I'm gonna leave the code on the screen. Also in the description down below, you're gonna have the link to it and the code. Now that my floors are squeaky clean, let's move on with the tour. All right, so let's start with the entryway. As you can tell over here in this area, there is not really that much space. It is like quite nice and open, but like you immediately get into kind of like the kitchen. It's right here. Then we have the den over here / office, which I am not done decorating, so we're not gonna see that today. I knew that I wanted to get something like some sort of a table, like a console or something, just to you know, be able to drop like the keys, my bag, or kind of like have this like a little warm entryway area. I searched all over the internet and I finally found this little console table, which I am obsessed with right now because it's so perfect. I am going to keep this forever because there's always that kind of like a corner or space in a house, in an apartment, where you need something, but also you don't have space for like something substantial, if you know what I mean. So an acrylic console like this, clear, airy, transparent, is just perfect. And it also has like like 3 little shelves, so it's really nice storage solution as well. I just put some baskets because I like to conceal stuff here, like I don't want things to be out in the open, so baskets are perfect. Baskets and boxes are my favorite way of adding storage without adding furniture. I love this little floral arrangement. I'm going to link it because this website was a great discovery. They have really, really pretty dry floral arrangements. This is my painting, and it always reminds me that I should paint more whenever I enter the apartment. I love how the bouquet kind of like matches the theme and the colors of my little artwork. So yeah, super simple little entryway console. Then we have the kitchen over here. It has been here. It's like a built-in kitchen, so there's not much to tell over there. Then over here is the den, and I knew that I wanted like a full-length mirror here in the hallway. Mirror is from Zara Home. They have really nice and not too expensive mirrors. Only problem with this mirror is that we hung it a little too close to the floor. It was my mistake. I take it because I did all the measuring, and I think I even like drilled the holes, and I just waited for Giacomo to help me and like hang it. But yeah, I did not do good job clearly, because you can see like it's very, very low and there is a lot of space up there. I have just some little black and white photographs here on this side. These were super inexpensive. I think they're called like mixed tiles or something like that. I found this on Instagram, and I just ordered some prints because I needed something very simple, black and white, to match the frame, and yeah, just like fill up this space a little bit. All throughout the apartment, you're gonna see that I did not really like go all in when it comes to the core. Every time we move, even though we have insurance, you just never know, like something can get damaged, broken, and it's just not worth it. Like if you have really nice pieces of furniture, it's just like not recommended or worth it to ship them and move them around. So for our lifestyle and just the way we live at the moment, I like to make my home pretty and livable, and it feels homey, but I do not want to like spend too much on the furniture because yeah, like I said, things can get damaged. We had some antiques and beautiful art pieces in the past, and some of them got damaged, and even though you get like reimbursed partially, it's still not worth it. Now let's start with the living room. I'm sorry for the awkward like shadows, but we have so much sunlight and it's hard for me to kind of like control it. So over here in the corner, I just have some plants. The tall one, the tree is fake, and this one is a real palm. I prefer real living plants, just like what I like personally, because I feel like it's hard to find really nice faux plants, but I have nothing against them if they're done very well. This one is not my favorite, so I'm probably gonna remove it and put it away. Now over here is one of my favorite finds, and it is this console, TV console. I think this piece of furniture is going to work so well with pretty much any home that we move into because how simple and just sleek the lines are. I also think it's one of those pieces that can blend with various different styles. The TV is clearly way too big. My husband was in charge with ordering the TV, and of course, like any man, he bought this ginormous TV. It is the Samsung frame TV, so you can add like a decorative frame around. I think this black one is fine as well, but I might get like a frame for it. I don't know, in the future. And you can change like the artwork and have it on, so you don't have like a big black screen. I think that's really, really nice. I don't know why it's not showing up on camera. Like you can see when I get closer, it's like a little bit brighter. I did not play with this setting, to be fair, because I always have some YouTube in the background with like some music on, so it's pretty much on all the time. I did not play too much with these like artwork screensavers. Have some empty frames, I know, and these are quite new, so I still did not do any like prints for the frames. If I did not mention earlier, or if you are new to my channel, you might know that we have another home in Europe, so a lot of my stuff is over there and I don't really have any pictures. I don't have like a lot of like personal decor with us here. Well, I don't have anything. We moved here pretty much just with our clothes. So yeah, I'm gonna print some pictures. These are so pretty and they are silver frames. I'm gonna link everything that I mentioned in the video and everything that I find, all the decor, everything. So we just have some like decorative books. I love this bowl. I got this at Home Goods. Now moving on to the couch and the coffee table, my absolute favorite area of the apartment. I am so in love with this couch. It was such a great purchase. I also cannot believe like how good the price was. I got this on Black Friday sale. We were so lucky that we moved around November and I could get like so many good deals on the furniture. So I got this couch on a Black Friday sale. So if you're not really in a hurry, I would definitely suggest like holding on to some big purchases and waiting for good discounts and like good sales around Thanksgiving and around New Year's and like Christmas and all that. So yeah, I am so in love with this couch. Cushioning, the seating has down filling, so it's extra like plush and comfortable, and it just feels luxurious. I also love the fabric. It's one of those easy care fabrics that has some protection on it, like anti-spill protection on it. It definitely works. I had some accidents with these little guys, and so far what I did is just spray some pet urine cleaning solution, like right over there at this corner. They usually like to mark there. I don't know why. They have like two corners on this couch where they like to mark sometimes. So yeah, I would just spray it on and dab with like a microfiber cloth, and you guys can see like there is absolutely nothing on the couch. Like there are no stains whatsoever. So yeah, so far this has been an amazing purchase, even with two pets. Like obviously they don't go on the furniture unless we put them on, so I can control like how much they can be on the furniture. Maybe if you have like big dogs or a lot of kids and a lot of spills, a lot of mess, maybe a white couch is not a good solution. But yeah, so far this one has been just amazing and it's holding up great, and we do not baby it. Like we really use it and abuse it, and I love how deep the seats are. So it's really comfy, and this part is extremely comfy. Two people can lay there, and it's pretty long, but it's not overwhelming, not too big for the space. So the couch is Crate and Barrel, and it does not come with all these cushions. These are from Crate and Barrel. One is over there, and the other one I keep here at this corner. It has two sides, so you have like a darker linen side and brighter side. So I prefer to have lighter colored big pieces of furniture, and I can always bring some contrast and interest through the rugs and like details in the apartment or the house. So yeah, I'm really happy with the couch at the end. I would not change it at all. And also what I love about like lighter colored sofa or a couch is that you can always add some charm and interest and personality through cushions. So like every other woman, I'm obsessed with cushions, and this time around, like I have another set that was here before and it was all cream and more earthy and like organic, but I am very much inspired with like a little bit more classic elements, and I am planning to bring some of that into our space. So I got these absolutely stunning throw pillows from Amazon. These are by far my favorite home find at the moment. I am absolutely obsessed with these throw pillows. I have two sage green ones with this beautiful light blue velvet piping. This little beauty, which I'll probably get one more of. So it's like a nice cream base with this really subtle flowers. I don't know how much you can tell. Like it's a beautiful neutral, but like still interesting and like more classic looking throw pillow. So I'm going to link these below because like I said, these are by far my favorite Amazon home find. at the moment. I do have others, but like this one is just unbelievable. They look so expensive and luxurious. Then here we have the coffee table. I got this at RH Outlet. Love the color of the wood, the minimal sleek design, and I find it very, again, like particular. It's not too modern, but it is very sleek and modern. I don't know how to explain it, but I just love everything about it. I also like that it's dark wood, so it kind of brings some interest, some depth and contrast to otherwise a very bright and white space. I need to mention is the Salt and Stone candle. If you guys remember, I spoke about this brand in one of my vlogs when I discovered their deodorants, and this is my favorite scent. So this is how my deodorant smells, but I also wanted to get the candle because the smell is just divine. It does not smell like deodorant, trust me. It smells so luxurious and just inviting, so I love this candle. So I had this column over here which was pretty like bare and needed something, and I got this beautiful narrow console. I love that it has some sort of like a faux linen finish, nice like cream color. I like the shape of it, and it's pretty small, so it can fit in like different spaces and fill up some awkward areas like this one. I initially thought to put like another plant or a tall lamp here. I just did not find anything that I liked, and I prefer to have more like space to put some table decor. So we have a little orchid and just a little bit of decor over there. I love the color of this coral, so I had to get it. Moving on to the dining area, the table is like my least favorite part, but I just was not really sure what to do about this area. I also did not find a table that really spoke to me, something that I thought I want to bring with us and just, you know, keep for a longer time. So yeah, I did not want to spend like way too much money. Dining tables and chairs can be very expensive. So this one was not super expensive. I think it was on the affordable side. It's from Pottery Barn. Also the chairs are Pottery Barn. The chairs I absolutely love. They are my favorite chairs. I am really happy to keep these and bring with us in the future. The table I might sell, we'll see. Maybe I'll just keep it on like in another place, like outdoor maybe, or if I have like two areas, I don't know, we'll see where we're gonna move and what's going to be our like living situation. I think it goes very well with the color of the kitchen, so that's why I chose it, because it went well with the color of the kitchen. I also did not mind the little more rustic feel of it, together with modern chairs. I thought it was nice. You tell me. I don't know. I am happy with it overall, but like, is it my favorite? It's not. Then over here, I have this new wall art that I got at Home Goods. Of course, I prefer unique, like one-of-a-kind original art pieces, but this piece just spoke to me. I am obsessed with the colors. Also, I need to show you guys the frame. It's so pretty, like the detail of the frame. Like I said, love the colors. It matches so nicely. Like, let me move away so you guys can see it from here. It matches so well with my new throw pillows, and it brings a nice touch of warmth and color without being too bright and striking. I need to mention that I absolutely despise these light fixtures. We have two of these, you guys. I don't know who did this. This was evil. I'm not even gonna turn them on. These are bright white LED light fixtures that look like they belong in a factory. So we struggle with light. I think I'm gonna get some light above the painting, like the art piece, a wall or table lamp for that console, because we definitely need more light in here since we cannot use the main lights. Then I have this beautiful piece of art. I found this artist, and she used to live in the States. Now I think she's located in Spain, so this flew all the way from Spain, and I was so excited when it got here. It's so fresh and just makes me happy when I look at it, and that's like the way I want to feel when I look at art. And then the last Amazon find are these bar stools that I love. I would highly recommend them. Bar stools and chairs in general are so expensive and they add up because normally you don't buy like one chair, one stool, like you need at least two. So they add up and it becomes like such a big cost. And again, like I did not want to pay a huge amount of money for bar stools, and I don't even know if I'm gonna have a bar in the next apartment. I found these on Amazon. The seats are rotating and they really make you feel like you're sitting in a bar, and I love them. I also love that they are like warmer wood color and they have this wicker seat. I think this is like seaweed fabric, but yeah, they are just so cute, like nice organic little touch to this area. And yeah, I feel like they work very well with the overall look of the apartment, and they're not like too much in your face. And also, like I said, I don't really care because they're not so expensive. When it comes to the rugs, I love them. I think they bring so much like character, warmth, and dimension to a space. But unfortunately, like I said before, my dogs can misbehave sometimes. I know it's our fault, like we should have trained them better or whatever, but it is what it is. That's our current living situation. So I cannot have like too many rugs. I cannot wash them. I cannot take care of them. So I do have a few throughout the apartment, including this area rug, like this little runner in the hallway. I knew I wanted something in here just because we walk through here a lot, and also sometimes, like, I don't know if dogs have something on their paws, if they're a little bit wet, I prefer them to walk over the rug first before going in and just leaving traces everywhere. Also, I think it's a little warmer and nicer to have like a runner here in the hallway. And I wanted to mention this one because if you do have pets, if you have kids, and if you want something super low maintenance, I highly recommend these type of rugs. This is from Ruggable, if I'm not mistaken. I don't work with them. This is not sponsored, but I would highly recommend it. I got like a very low profile one for this area because when I opened the door, I had to get something like super low profile so it doesn't get stuck this way. Like the door can like open completely. And also for like this area, it's like a high traffic area. I wanted something very thin and something I can wash in the washer easily. So the best part about these rugs is that you can wash them. You can roll this whole thing up and put it in your washer, dryer, and you have a fresh, clean rug smelling amazing and just refreshing the whole environment. And this one has been washed at least 5 times already and it still looks great. I have not seen any like change in the color or anything. It's perfectly fine. Love it. Highly recommend it. Hey guys, I'm ready to unwind in my clean home and enjoy like how sparkly my floors are. I hope you enjoyed this little tour. Every single thing that I have, and I can find it, I'm going to link it down below in the description box. I'm also going to post a little more on LTK page so you can have everything in one place. Those are really useful links to keep on hand if you want to like refer or go back to something that you have seen in a video, but then you like forget where you have seen it. So yeah, make sure to check those out. I'm gonna leave all the links down below in the description box. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.